Okay. Hey YouTube, this is Wendy, and I haven't posted a video in a while, but I'll tell you why. I actually made some that I did not get to post. A few months ago, I found out I was pregnant, and I actually started making early symptom videos and stuff like that because I found out really early that I was pregnant. I knew right away that I was pregnant, and took the test, kind of like playing around with my husband and stuff. Hold on, this boy. Okay, anyway, had to stop to feed the baby. He wants attention. Anyways, I was kind of just like playing around with my husband and everything, and we were just in the bathroom, and I was like, oh, let's just take the test that's in there and everything. So I took the test, and we kind of both thought it would be negative, but it turned out to be positive. It was like a really faint positive, but it was positive. And we were like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Because he wasn't even a year old yet, and it was just kind of surprising. So, we came to terms with it and everything. We were getting excited, started thinking of like names and everything, or what, if the baby was a girl, what we were gonna name her, and all that stuff. We were just like really excited and went to the doctor, started having doctor's appointments, and I was making videos with the early symptoms and what was going on at the doctor and stuff like that, and I was gonna post them, and a lot of things started going on with my eldest son again. So I kind of like waited a little bit to post the videos. And then I had a doctor's appointment. I went in and then they told me that the baby stopped growing, which basically there's no heartbeat and the baby wasn't alive anymore. So that was kind of like a hard blow. They were like, can't find the heartbeat, but just wait, come back and we'll check again. And then there was still no heartbeat. They did a ultrasound and did it vaginal and everything. There's just like no heartbeat or anything. So they called it a miscarriage. So then I had to just wait to actually miscarry. So you're pregnant, but your baby's gone. The sac was still there and growing because I got bigger and my body thought I was still pregnant. So like everything was growing except the baby, pretty much. So then they're like, you basically had a miscarriage. And I actually did not even miscarry until about 2 weeks ago. I was 3 months. I would have been 3 months pregnant. So, I was at home by myself when I did miscarry, and it wasn't anything like the nurse said it was going to be. She was like, oh, just wear some pads or whatever, wear some heavy duty pads, and then one day you'll probably be out and you'll feel a pop, and then you'll just start bleeding, and that'll be it. You'll just bleed, and then you'll have like a regular period after like the initial like heavy bleeding. And it did not happen like that at all. For the first day I thought that I had miscarried, I had a whole lot of pain. It felt like mild contractions. It wasn't like as bad as contractions to where you give birth, but I thought, okay, well, this has to be it because I started bleeding a lot. I didn't see like anything crazy. I saw some blood clots and stuff like that. She said I see blood clots, and I might not see anything else. And that would be it. So I did see a lot of blood clots and stuff like that, and I had a lot of bleeding. And then I thought that was gonna be it, but I kept cramping. I kept having cramps like periods like the next day, and my husband went to work and everything, and then all of a sudden like I just went full blown on like labor pain, like labor, like waves of cramps and stuff like that, and giant clots started coming out. And then in the end I ended up having to actually push. Like I had to sit up on my bed and kind of push everything out, like the baby, placenta, sac, everything came out all at once in like one big push. Like I pushed a few times and then a big push, and then everything just like came out, and I didn't really know what to do with it. Like, cause I wasn't sitting on the toilet when it happened. I didn't want to like, I didn't want to flush it. I felt really bad about that. I didn't know what to do with it. And after that, I just had like kept having to push out clots. Like, they were falling out right in my underwear, like giant ones as big as my hand. And I was bleeding a lot. And I wasn't sure if I was supposed to bleed that much, or if I was bleeding too much, or, or if it was normal, or what. It just wasn't what I expected it to be. It was really, really painful until I had that one big push and actually deliver the baby, placenta, and sac. And then the pain started to ease off. Like, it was like all night. Throughout the night, I couldn't sleep or anything. This is how bad it was. And then the pain started to ease off, and I just started having clots and stuff like that. So I just wrapped the baby up, wrapped him up, and like still inside the sack and everything. And then my husband actually buried him. I don't know if it was a girl or boy, but I'll just say him. We buried him and said a prayer, and actually, that was about 2.5 weeks ago, and I'm still testing positive on pregnancy tests, so I have to not test positive. I just stopped bleeding, actually, which I thought was never gonna happen. I actually just been wearing pads and stuff for like almost a month because I had to be prepared for what if I was out in public and stuff like that. So it's not what you think it's gonna be. Like, a miscarriage is not what you think it's gonna be. Not for everybody, anyways. It's like, I was talking to my cousin throughout the whole thing, and she was like, she had a miscarriage, and it was nothing like hers. Like, she just bled, and then that was it. She just, had a period after that, like regular period feel after that. But mine was just nothing like that. So she didn't know what to tell me. She didn't know if I should go to the hospital or what. But I was taking some vegan prenatals at the time, and they had a lot of iron and vitamin B12 and all that in there. So that was kind of helping because I think my iron was dropping, and I was just like getting really dehydrated and stuff like that. So my husband stacked up on Powerade and water and stuff like that. So, and I was advised to eat really healthy by the nurse and to get some rest. As for the rest part, I couldn't really get any rest because I have a toddler here, so I didn't get a lot of rest, but I did get a lot of fluid, and I did eat well, so that was good. But yeah, it's just like, it really is nothing like you think it's gonna be. It's like, you think, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a miscarriage, I'm gonna have pain for a few minutes, and then I'll feel a pop, and then I'll bleed, and then it'll be over. But it wasn't like that. And it's not like people think you have a miscarriage and it doesn't hurt your feelings, or you just get over it, and okay, well, the baby wasn't here, so you don't really care much. It's not like that at all. I carried that baby inside of me for 3 months, and that was my baby, and I was naming that baby, and so yes, it did hurt when I lost him or her, and it did hurt when I had to bury him. It hurt just like I was burying someone that had been here, and then I lost them. So it's just, and it's still it feels weird because I miss having them inside of me. I know it feels stupid because my pregnancies are really hard anyways. They're just really hard. But I really miss having them inside of me. It's I feel like I didn't get to finish what I started, you know? So it's in a way, I kind of feel like I want to just have another baby. I want to be pregnant again, right away. And I don't know if a lot of people feel that way, but that's how I feel sometimes. And I know, my husband wants to wait a while, and he's worried that I won't be prepared, or if it happens again that I won't be able to handle it or something like that. But I don't know. It might just be a mental or emotional thing where I still have pregnancy hormones running through me or whatever. But I just wanted to give that update. I mean, it's not a happy update, but it is an update. But hopefully I'll be posting some better stuff up here. And maybe in the future I'll be pregnant again, even though that was an unplanned surprise. maybe I'll be pregnant again. We've been working out and stuff like that and getting healthy in the meantime. Kind of like take my mind off things. But that's it. Alright, y'all. Bye.